Hi students, today let's begin our class with an quote. If you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. Yes, it's true. If you want to do something, what we'll be doing? We'll find for a way, though it is hard or easy, we'll find a way how to solve it. Whereas if you are not interested to do anything, always we will be finding excuses. It might be in the form of homework completion or doing the work something. We'll be finding excuse. When do we find excuse? When we don't want to do the work. So if you don't, you will find an excuse. If you want to do something, you will find a way. So this is our quotation today. Now let us begin our class. Today's topics are Unit 2 Reading B, What is a Player? And the next Reading C, BVS Lakshman, very, very special. Come on, let's start with what is a player. About the poet, Jessica Taylor was born in Louisiana. She is a young poetess. She had developed her love for music and poetry at an early age. Most of her poems have focused on emotional issues with emotional touch, like loneliness, I miss you, I hate, and I'm worried are some of her popular poems. So she is a very young poetess. Mostly she focused on emotional issues and emotional touch, and these are some of her popular poems. In that today we are going to learn about what is a player. It's a wonderful poem. What are the elements which are required for a player? She is going to explain us. And here is a poem. First stanza. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat, but learns from their mistakes and puts them beneath. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. So here we come across a phrasal verb, give up. What is called give up meaning? Many times we have known about this. Yes, it is leave. A true player, he is the one who doesn't leave at the sight of defeat, loss. So one time we'll be winning, the next time we'll fail. But we feel so happy when we win, but it's wrong. Even when you fail, when you lose, automatically we should feel that next time we should try for a luck. And learn from their mistakes and put them underneath. They will be trying to learn from their mistakes. The first time when they played, if they fail, automatically they will be trying to learn. What are the mistakes I have committed? How should I come out of those mistakes? A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer. Buzzer means there are two meanings. One is about the signal, other is giving us warning. So they don't give up, then don't mind for those warnings. Always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. So they will be trying one side of the court to the other. They will be trying to learn. So they don't always give for the buzzer, and they will be trying to have from one side of the court to the other. This is our first stanza. In the first stanza, what our Jessica Taylor is saying, a true player never gives up in the event of defeat, because success and failures are common in games and sports. They should play in a true spirit of a game. A player should forget his or her mistakes and learn from every mistake and correct him or herself. They should not give up at the sound of the buzzer. Second stanza. A player is one who doesn't whine about their playtime, because a player knows it is an unacceptable crime. A player is one who practices game speed, always keeping in mind that their shots are not guaranteed. Whine meaning complain. So, a player who doesn't complain about their playtime because he knows what he knows, it is an unacceptable crime. Always we should not complain about our play. We should try to rectify our mistakes and try to win the team, but not talking about the complaints. A player is one who practices game speed. So he has an enthusiasm to work very speed to learn the game. And keep in their mind, what do they keep? Their shots are not guaranteed. Always they cannot give a good shot. Sometimes they will fail, sometimes they will win. So in the second stanza, they are talking about they should not complain about their playtime because it is an unacceptable crime. They should be ready to play at any time and under any conditions. And they will be certainly learn the game so speed, and they should practice the game very speed to say that their shots are not guaranteed. In the third, a player is one who doesn't settle for anything less, even knowing that they are not the best. They will be the ones you see outside practicing day or night, rain or shine. They are the ones running on hurt ankles, admitting they are fine. So that doesn't settle for anything. Always they feel they are not the best. They know that they are not the best, but they will be the one you see always practicing. Where always practicing means day or night or rain or shine, they don't matter what it is. They want only the game to be practiced by them. So what they will be doing? Always will observe a player practicing, even they are the one running on hurt ankles, admitting they are fine. Even they have many injuries while they are playing. Even though they say that they should take the injuries lightly. If they take it as painful, they cannot play. They need some rest. So what they say that? They admit they are fine. So this is our third stanza. And the fourth, a player is the one who has a strong, sensible mind. Means their opinions that a player should be very strong. They don't take anything into their heart. Never pondering about failing, only contemplating prevailing. Never think about what? About fail. Because if they think about the failures, they cannot focus on the coming future. So always they never think about failing, contemplating prevailing. They will be considering about present. A player is one who doesn't chicken out. Chicken out meaning decide not to do something because of fear. So never decide. If we are frightened, we cannot continue. We cannot move forward. So they never give a chance for chicken out. Who wants to be in the game when everything counts? Now that is a true player. So how do they feel? Who is never afraid of anything? Irrespective of distractions, he should not get disturbed and lose their confidence. If they lose their confidence, they cannot come up. So, if he have all these qualities coming to the 1, 2, 3, 4 stanzas what we have read, he is none other than a true player. A true player should have all these qualities. Now, what are they? One who doesn't give up at the sight of the defeat and learn from mistakes and forget the mistakes as early as possible. And they never complain about their playthings. A true player admits either he or she is not the best and practice day or night, rain or shine. They have a strong, sensible mind, never fear about success or failure. Children, this is our poem about what is a player. In this, the question and answers were given. They are directly given in your study material. You can go through the question and answers. Now, page number 37, the poet talks about certain do's and don'ts of for a true player. List them out in the following table. Now, this is your task to write the do's and don'ts. After listening to this poem, what do you observe? What are the do's a player should have? What are the don'ts? You complete this. Now, come to our next. So, VVS Lakshman, very, very special. You know the full name of VVS Lakshman. What it is? Vangipurapu Venkata Sai Lakshman. So, today we are going to study about this lesson. This is an interview. Reading C. VVS Lakshman, very, very special, is an interview. Who is interviewing? Sports star. He is taking some of his life career important points. So, now let us see what he is going to interview with VVS Lakshman. Now, treat success and failure on the same wavelength. Success and failure are parts of anybody's life. The key is self-belief and performing consistently in tough conditions. VVS Lakshman tells V.V. Subramaniam. So, whom he was talking to? VVS Lakshman is talking to V.V. Subramaniam. What do VVS Lakshman believe? Treat success and failure on the same wavelength. A person who treats both on the same equally, then he will become a great person in his life. And these success and failures are part of anybody's life. In everyone's life, there is success as well as failure. But only the key for success is self-belief. If you have the key and perform consistently, continuously during the tough conditions, no doubt you are going to become a great personality. So here VVS Lakshman is telling to Subramaniam, one of the finest players in contemporary cricket has called it a day. So one of the finest, call it a day is an idiom. So what is the meaning of call it a day? Decide or agree to stop doing something temporarily or permanently is called as call it a day. For someone who delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance with the willow for 16 long years in Test cricket, Vangipurapu Venkata Sai Lakshman announced his retirement at a crowded media conference in Hyderabad ahead of the 2 Test series against New Zealand. Here, he is a great, delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance. For someone with the willow, how many years he had worked in the cricket life and how many test cricket matches? For 16 long years. And he announced his retirement. Where did he announce? At a crowded media conference in Hyderabad. Still, how many tests are there? 2 test series against New Zealand. The 37-year-old star batsman who was part of the fabulous batting lineup which helped India become the number 1 test team, shared his experiences and thoughts in an exclusive interview with Sportstar. And how many years old? 37 batsman who was part of the fabulous batting lineup helped India to become the number 1 test team. And he is going to share his experiences and thoughts in an exclusive interview with whom? With the Sportstar. Now we are beginning this interview. The first question by the Sportstar. When you look back, how has the journey been in the world of cricket? The VVS Lakshman says, it has been wonderful. I was lucky that the Hyderabad Cricket Association promoted me and Jaki, Said Moinuddin Jaki, from the under 16 level itself. They made us play in the under 19 grade the same year. It was a huge leap for us and very encouraging. Fortunately, by 18, I was on the verge of playing for Hyderabad in the Ranji Trophy. So, hope you all knows about VVS Lakshman very well. Now, once again, we are going with It has been very wonderful for him. What is wonderful? Journey. The world of cricket journey is so wonderful. He is very fortunate to say that the Hyderabad Cricket Association, they had promoted him as well as Jackie from under 16 level itself. And he is so fortunate that he also played in under 19 grade the same year. It was a huge leap for us and encouraging as they given them a chance under 19. And luckily by 18 I was on the verge. It is also the idiom talking about close to the point where something new begins. For Hyderabad, in which trophy? Ranji Trophy. Honestly, I feel that all the hard work and commitment I put in from the start of my career have culminated in 16 long years of international cricket. It has been an immensely satisfying feeling to have contributed to Indian cricket in my own way. Immensely, to a great extent or extremely. So, he feel honestly, my hard work and commitment I put in from the start of my career, it continued for 16 long years of international cricket. And I am so great to an extent, but satisfying feeling to have contributed to Indian cricket. So, if we have hard work and commitment, we are the real successors in the life. And second question from the sports star, who has been the biggest influence on you? Now answer from him, my parents. The names of the parents, Dr. V. Shantaram and Dr. V. Satyabama. No doubt about that. So no doubt my biggest influence are my parents, especially given the fact that sports was never an integral part of our family, but the guiding philosophy which they thought was handling success and failure with equal ease. Actually, they are not a part of an integral in their family members. In the family, nobody came from the sports. They are doctors. Father is a doctor, mother is a doctor, but the guiding philosophy they taught to him. What is that? Handling success and failure with equal ease. Equally, we should treat both. Already at the beginning, he told, treat success and failure on the same wavelength. The next question, what did the sport teach you? What did it teach? Character. I had built up my character, he says, to treat success and failure on the same wavelength. It also taught me to be very balanced, and obviously whatever I am today is because of cricket. So while he was playing many matches, so one after one he had learned something in his life. So it made him to balance, and whatever he was today is because of cricket. He is very proud to announce that. The next question, what was the most difficult phase of your career? It was when I had to prefer cricket to academics. That was the toughest moment of my life. Though there was always the dream to play for my country, I also had a natural desire to be a doctor, coming from a family of doctors. Luckily, my father gave me the complete freedom to choose any one of the two. Here, the role of my uncle Baba Mohan was very crucial, along with some of the coaches then. So, mostly children were interested with only one. So, they have some goal in their life. I want to become this, I want to become that. In the same way, here, he came from the family of doctors, so he should become a doctor. And second more thing, he likes cricket very much. So it was when the difficult phase of his career is when I had to prefer cricket to academics. That was the toughest moment. He had a dream to play for India, for my country, and at the same time a natural desire. His dream to be a doctor. Why? He came from a family of doctors. And very lucky, his father gave him the complete freedom. What is the freedom? To choose any one of the two. Either you go with academics to become a doctor, or you go with cricket. Here the role of my uncle. His uncle helped him a lot with some other coaches, and the name of the uncle is given here, Baba Mohan. He was very crucial along with some of the coaches who had helped him. So what is the difficult phase of his career? To prefer cricket to academics, and that is the toughest moment of his life. Do you believe that it will be difficult for the modern day young talent to make it as big as you did? Have things changed a lot in this regard? Now, what do you talk about the modern days? Is it very difficult to become big, or any time changed a lot? Frankly, nowadays it is more easy to perform and be recognized because of the media glare. So today what happened? Glare. Media glare means focus of public attention. Nowadays it is so easy to perform and get recognized easily. Because of whom? The media. There are many platforms for real talent to come. Good. And the IPL is one such which pushes you into the national reckoning. If you perform, you are bound to get recognized. So there are many platforms in the cricket, the real talent to come good. In that one, what is one such? IPL. It is going to push you into national reckoning. Reckoning means recognition. If you perform, you are bound to get recognized easily. If you are a good performer, automatically you will get recognized easily. Now next question from the sports star. From where did you draw the strength to emerge as a giant every time there was an effort to dwarf your achievements? He says, my parents and my entire family again. So the strength is my parents and my family members. Along with them, well-wishers were always the source of inspiration. The best part is that they never change irrespective of whether I was performing or not. Always the family members, the well-wishers, the friends are giving him inspiration. They never mind if he never changed irrespective whether he was performing or that day he did not perform. Always they try to inspire him, encourage him every moment. The next question, what were your biggest moments as a cricketer? So there are many, he says, there are many, but some stand out. Though I never played the World Cup that saw India as the number one team, being a member of the Indian team, which was the world number one in Test cricket, was one of them. The 281 against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2001 was another. The Test remains the most memorable match for me. In fact, the Test series was very special for all the players, for it was also the best and the most memorable series. That series gave us the confidence that we can be the best. Clearly, that was the turning point of Indian cricket itself. So, some stand out. There are many, but in that I can say about few memories. Though I never played for what? For World Cup that saw India as the number one team, but I feel that I am a member of the Indian team which was the world number one in Test cricket. And he reminds about the 281 runs against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2001 was another. And that Test is reminded as the most memorable match for him. And this Test series was very special for all the players. Why it was very special and the most memorable? Because this series gave them confidence that they can do the best. Clearly, to say frankly, he says, the turning point of Indian cricket itself started from that match. So, in a poll published in January 2016, issues of ESPN's digital magazine, The Cricket Monthly, VVS Lakshman masterly innings of 281 against Australia at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata was rated as the greatest Test performance of the last 50 years. A panel with the world famous cricketers, commentators and journalists participated and voted in favor of Lakshman's innings in the poll conducted by ESPN's digital magazine. This is what taken from the magazine. Now going to the next 40 page. When you look back, what were the reasons for India becoming the number one side? It is important to remember that it was not a sudden transformation which had come in 1 year. It all started in early 2000 when Sourav Ganguly became the captain. I feel lucky to have played under Sourav. My first captain Sachin and MS Dhoni, they all led by example. Everyone was a true performer and all of them had traits of leadership. So it's so important to remember. Suddenly, there will not be any changes. So slowly they will be learning from the mistakes or from the seniors which had come in 1 year. It is not a sudden which had come the change in 1 year. It started in 2000 itself when Sourav became the captain. I feel so lucky. He says that he was very lucky to have played under Sourav Ganguly, who is the great captain those days. But to say his first captain was Sachin and MS Dhoni. These people all are the seniors which led by example. Everyone was a true performer and all of them had a wonderful leadership qualities. How different was Sourav Ganguly as a captain? I must say that the combination of Sourav and coach John Reid was influential in changing the mindset of Indian cricket itself, for it was then that we started doing well consistently, especially abroad, and we had some amazingly talented individuals with the hunger for success who played with great pride, worked really hard, and showed great commitment levels. So it's not every player, it's not only a player, every human being, if we have really hard work and commitment and complete the work with a dedication, no doubt we are going to make our India in that number one position. Here he talks the combination being a captain Sourav Ganguly along with the coach John Reid, they influenced it by changing the mindset of Indian cricket itself. So while practicing, while we are working with a senior team, we'll be learning many things, and always we should be in a positive mind to learn, not in a negative mood. And it started going to abroad. We have changed some of our amazingly talented individuals, and there are many members which they were ready for a hunger for success. So they played with a great pride, worked hard, and they showed a great commitment levels. So it's completely a teamwork. What has been your funniest incident on the field? So tell me about any funny incident happened in the field. Well, with a big smile. So he was recalling his funny things. He smiled. When Saurav and I collided while taking a single in an oval ODI, it is still amusing and embarrassing when I look back as to how it could have happened. So usually when they were taking runs, they will be observing only the ball. They don't observe what is happening. So both Saurav and he collided while they are taking a single. So that he remembered, and it is a big funny incident which had happened on the field. What was the most disappointing moment for you? There was nothing like that, but I would feel terribly disgusted whenever I dropped a catch. I would feel sorry for the bowler who puts in such a great effort and the chance is floored. That hurt me the most. So, nothing. He says there are nothing, but only thing what I feel it's a disappointing means whenever I drop the catch. Because a bowlers will put great effort. But if we drop the catch, what is going to happen? They are going to miss. So he feels very sad. That hurts him the most. What are your hobbies? I love to spend time with the members of my family. It gives so much of peace. I do love reading biographies of successful individuals, for they help us know how they handle different aspects in life and in sport. So, spending time with the family members, because they don't have much time to spend. They have very less time to spend with the family members. So whenever they get time, they always want to spend the time with family members, which gives him so much of peace, which makes him very peaceful. And whenever he gets some more chances, he wants to read biographical sketch of successful people. What is the use of reading? Because they help us to know how to handle when we are coming across different aspects in life and in sport even. In both the careers, you will be learning many things. How? By studying, by reading biographies of whom successful individuals. Now, 41 page. You are a complete family man now. Outside, you are a celebrity, and at home, of normal, caring father. I am lucky to have such a wonderful, well knit family with a wonderful wife, and it's a great feeling to see the kids grow up so fast. It's a real joy to be with them. So he feels that I'm very lucky to have a wonderful, well knit family where with the wife, children. It's a wonderful. He feels wonderful about his wife, and also he had a great feeling that kids are growing very fast. It's really a joy. Who are the cricketers whom you admire? In my early days, Ajar, well, Sachin is such a role model in every aspect. Kapil was a great inspiration too. What is your favorite cuisine? I'm vegetarian. I love to taste all sort of dishes. Thai cuisine are my favorite. What kind of music do you normally listen to and who are your favorite singers? India has been very fortunate to have seen so many great musicians and singers. And I love listening to Kishore Kumar and our own S.P. Balasubramaniam, with whom I fortunately enjoy a special personal relationship. Now, what kind of music normally he listen and who are his favorite singers he talks about here. So, India has been very fortunate, not only for him, India has been a very lucky to have so many great musicians and singers. In that, he loved listening to one of the person Kishore Kumar, and next coming to our Indians S.P. Balasubramaniam, whom he fortunately enjoy a special personal relationship. Which TV program do you love to watch? Generally, I don't miss any big sporting events, and Wimbledon is one such that I love to watch without fail. So, what is that? Wimbledon is one which he loves to watch without fail. And with the family members, when all the family members together join, they enjoy watching singing and dancing competition programs. I am amazed at the talent actually. So he was shocked, surprised, looking at the talent of every individual who were singing and dancing in the competitions. Who was your childhood hero? Childhood and current hero. It is my dad. I owe everything to him. Usually some people say that who is your hero, favorite heroine. They will be talking about different actors and everyone, actress. But this VVS Lakshman says that my favorite and current hero, my childhood hero, he is none other than my dad. I owe everything to him. What is that you miss by being a cricketing celebrity? I never thought of myself as a big cricketer. It is always nice to be with my family. My wife has all the qualities I look for. I have two wonderful kids and I am blessed to have such a family. So he gives much preference to his family members. He always loves the wife and the children very much. And he also says, I am blessed to have such a family. Have you given thought to post-retirement plans? Well, I have dreamed to set up a school and an academy. I am confident of realizing this big dream. So, one fine day he wants to set up means to start a school and also an academy. He is confident of realizing his dreams come true. So this is what our VVS Lakshman, very special, a interview between the sports star and VVS Lakshman. So we come across many of the things about VVS Lakshman in this interview. Now turn to your page 42. Here is a glossary for you. The two idioms, call it a day, on the verge of, are two idioms, and rest of the adverb, adjective, nouns are the glossaries given here. Please note down in your notebook. And questions are given in the study material. Coming to the 43 page, writing skills. Write personal view and reflection on VVS Lakshman in a paragraph of about 75 to 100 words. So, writing skills, write about VVS Lakshman, what you have heard now, and extra information known about him. Discuss the following questions in group before writing the paragraph individually. So, we are supposed to write as a small paragraph. In that paragraph, you should include what is the main idea that you wish to project, what are the supporting ideas that you think of, how do you organize your ideas, how do you link your thoughts, how do you conclude. So, this you need to complete in your notebook. About whom? VVS Lakshman. After once again reading this story. And project work, collect the information from newspaper, magazine, periodicals and books about two famous Indian sportswomen and prepare their profiles. See, here is a small example given how to fill the details, and you may use them as tips for profile writing and speaking. So, name, date of birth, height. So, this you can do in textbook itself, or actually he asked you to write about two famous Indian sportswomen, not men. So, take two sportswomen. So, one you can directly write here the details. If it is insufficient to you to write, you can complete them in your notebook. So, write the one here and next one in the notebook, or both. If you want to complete it in the notebook, you can complete in the notebook itself, and talk about one profile in the class. Now in the class it is not possible, no, so you can write it down clearly about one of the profile. So these two were the tasks you have to complete today. One is writing a short paragraph about the VVS Lakshman, including the details which are given here, and next one, take about any two famous Indian sportswomen, complete this profile and write it clearly about one of the profile. Okay children, in the textbook page number 44, self-assessment. How well have I understood this unit? Read and tick in the appropriate box. Indicators are given and they ask you to put a tick mark if you feel it is yes or somewhat no. You have to put tick mark itself, no cross mark anywhere. And this is the task of a student. How well have they understood this unit, and do this in the textbook itself. And last, going with shrinking words, a language game where children love and like it very much, and it also improves your vocabulary and spellings too. Now here, what is called shrinking words? The object of this game is to make each word shorter by taking away one letter at a time, keeping the remaining letters in their original order to form a new word. Do this as many times as you can, each time forming a new word as the letter is deleted. So there is no exception for us that we should get only 2 words or 3 words, as many words as it can. And see that you are not changing the order. You have to take away only one alphabet and complete. One example is given, forum, F-O-R-U-M. In that he put a comma. What did he delete there? U is taken out and changed into form. Next, M is taken out and taken as fur. Next, F is deleted, taken as or. How many words are created here? 4 words. In the same way, 14 words are given to you. Let me tell you first one, plate. Now if I remove P, what is the word? Late. Now L I am removing, 8. And finally E is removed, at. Hope you have understood children. So you try to prepare for the next. It's not Excel that you should complete now. Whenever you have a free time, you do this exercise in the textbook itself. Okay. So in the next class, we'll go with the study material completion.